Good afternoon and welcome to the Flannel Channel Sports Network, also known as Fixin'. You're fixin' to have a great time this afternoon. I'm your host, Lukewarm, with color analyst Cam McCatchem. All right, today, the first annual Frisbee tournament consists of 15 contestants. Let's go down to the field to see our contestants warming up now. All right, looks like our contestants are properly warmed up. Not super warm, not super cold, just right. What do you think, Cam?
You could say they're lukewarm.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into the specifics. The contestants will do 3 rounds of Frisbee tossing.
I can't wait.
Cam knows a little bit about Frisbee tossing. He was the singles champion back in '89.
1989, for those of you that want to look it up.
You got it. 3 rounds of competition today. The first round consisting of the normal Frisbee toss between a certain distance to be determined.
Now see, Luke, they've added this in since I participated. We didn't go through that when I did the tournament.
It's gotten a lot more difficult, Cam, I'll tell you.
I don't know how these contestants do it.
That's right. The second round will consist of close tossing. We're going to throw in a little effect. We're going to turn on the wind machine and make it a little bit more difficult.
That would make it more difficult.
It would. And for the third round, it's going to be the long distance toss where one teammate will throw it a long distance and the other one has to catch it. They have 3 opportunities to catch it one time.
I've heard about a contestant named Sven. Let me tell you, you're in for a treat.
He runs like a gazelle.
Like a gazelle.
So let's go down to the field and see the team of OSL in their first round. All right, down to the live action. Here's starting off with Lars over to Ole. Here comes the toss, the throw, and Ole catches it.
What you might not notice there is the great form that Ole had on the catch. You wouldn't know it looking at him, but that man has great hands.
All right, now for the next part. Ole, see if he can get it over to Sven. Sure-handed Sven. He doesn't miss much. Here's the toss. He's got it. Oh, the wind.
He can run like a gazelle and catch like a badger.
All right, here's the third one from Sven. Back to Lars. Let's see if they can pull this one out. The wind's a factor. Here comes the throw. Oh, it's a little offside. He's going to have to dig it out. There it is. Nicely done.
Excellent.
Nicely done. They have successfully completed round 1. Hang on a minute. I'm getting something from our field reporter, Beth. Of the 16 teams, sounds like only 1 showed up.
Wow.
The team of OSL.
I hope they can pull it out.
Well, we won't let them know because we don't want to affect the competition. Let's get out to round 2. This is going to be the close toss. It's a little bit more difficult. We're going to crank up the wind machine a little bit, make it a little tricky for them.
That's why we host this event in North Dakota.
True that. All right, down to the field for round 2. This is going to be the close catching. Again, we're going to crank up the wind machine a little bit, Cam. Make it a little more difficult here for them.
I like it. I like it.
Lars is going to start us off here. Here comes the throw. He's got it. Over to Lars, Sven. Back to Lars, to Ole. Oh, he almost dropped it. And Lars, no, he has it.
Can we go back? Can we go back and watch that incredible catch by Ole?
Let's watch that one again.
Let's slow that down a little bit. Whoa. That was a close one.
He almost dropped it. If they would have dropped it, this competition would have been over.
You know, I think that's why they've got Lars on their team. With his length of arms, he was able to minimize the amount of tossing that was done. I think Ole really saved him there.
That's a good point there, Cam. All right, folks, that's it. We're down to round 3, which consists of 3 tries. They're going to throw it as far as they can. They have to throw it at least 15 yards. Somebody has to get under it and catch it safely. They get 3 tries to catch it once. Hang on a second. I'm getting something from Marianne down on the field.
This shouldn't be a problem. They've got Sven on their team. This should be no problem.
She's saying Sven tripped over his shadow and bruised his ego. He is a no-go for this one.
Oh, that is a tough break for the OSL team.
That is going to be hard. They've got Lars, who's the throwing ringer, and usually with Sven, he's the one that gets under him like a dog and catches it with his teeth.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Sounds like Ole's going to have to be up for the challenge.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Let's go back down to the field for round 3.
His gait is a little bit different than the gazelle, but I think he can get there.
We'll see what happens. Down to the field for round 3. All right, into round 3. We're going to see Lars with the toss here. He's going to wind up. What a great throw. Here comes Ole. He's getting under it. He's getting under it. Is he going to? He's going to get those hands up there. Oh, right through the wickets. Looks like
Sure-handed Ole let it drop.
Looks like no catch on try 1. They've got 2 more tries.
They're lucky they added those second and third tries. When I did the competition, it was one and done, baby.
Not only that, but it was singles, so even harder.
It is tough to throw and catch that, but I got nothing.
All right, let's go down to the field for try number 2. Here comes Lars again with the windup. Almost the exact same throw. Here comes Ole again. He's getting under it. He's getting his hands up. He's getting ready for the catch. Oh, just over the fingertips.
That has got to hurt. It was there.
It was there. He had it. They are down to their last chance. If they do not get this one, they are out of the competition.
Lars is consistent with his throw. It's a great technique. It's as if he does the same throw every time.
Almost.
Ole just hasn't come through yet.
Let's see what happens down to the field for the last play of the game. Here comes Lars. It's typical throw. Great throw. Ole's under it again. He's getting his arms up. A little more pep in his step this time, and he's got it!
Whoa!
He's done it! He's caught it, and they've won the tournament. Unbelievable. Can you believe it, Cam?
I can't believe it. You can see the joy on his face.
Unbelievable. I didn't think Ole could get through with it on short notice, knowing he'd have to run and catch these Frisbees. He has done it.
I can't wait to hear from the team. They must be excited.
They must be. Let's go down to Susie down on the field for reaction from our players.
Good afternoon. I'm with Ole, Sven, and Lars at the first annual Norkse Frisbee tournament. So tell me, boys, how do you think you did today?
Well, we got first place.
Yeah, we're the defending champions of the first annual. Yeah.
Yes.
It was a hard-fought battle.
It was good.
It was good. Yeah. The wind made it difficult a little bit.
Oh,
though.
it was tricky.
Yeah.
That Frisbee was flying all over the place.
Level to turn on in.
Oh, man.
It was close. Thanks to Ole, we got her done.
So Ole, what was the strategy for today?
Throw it long and hard and catch it.
Tough question.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, he's our go-to guy because he runs like a gazelle.
Yeah, that's me.
And how many teams were in this tournament this afternoon?
There were 15 registered.
I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of them had the same name.
Right. No show.
The no-show.
No show.
We had to play those guys like 8 times.
Yeah, and it only took us an hour a game to win.
Well,
So that was
it was a
hard.
tough opponent.
As you said, hard fought.
Yeah.
And how long have you been training for this tournament?
How long was it?
I don't know. I showed up about, 15 minutes early?
Yeah, I did. Well, I was late.
That's true.
I started in March.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was 5 minutes late, I believe.
Yeah.
So we really did good.
I think so.
That makes sense because you started that early.
Long throw.
Yeah, you were getting your arm in shape.
It was.
Yep. So yeah, it varies between each of us how long we.
On average, about 2.5 months.
Yeah, that would be the average. Yeah.
And what does a training look like? Are you just throwing a bunch of stuff around?
Well, I wouldn't say stuff. I'd call it a Frisbee. I throw a Frisbee around a lot. I practice throwing it to myself and catching it.
I did nothing.
Yeah, it worked well.
Yeah, I did nothing.
It showed for the first 15 matches,
Well, they were close. Yeah.
but that one catch at the end sealed the deal.
Yeah.
And as reigning champions, what would you have to say to somebody interested in Frisbee tournaments?
Oh, I tell you, Betty, I say bring it on.
I'd say get yourself a Frisbee.
I'd say show up.
Yeah, just show up. Yeah, but bring it on. We're ready.
Well, I think part of the problem is we're so good, they're afraid of us.
Yeah, well,
As defending champs, they would be.
yeah, that's what we saw there. Okay, how about that, Don?
Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. I really appreciate
All
it.
right, you're welcome, Shelby.
Back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thanks, Julie, for that sideline report with the champions of the first annual Norkse Frisbee tournament here live. You saw it on the Flannel Channel Sports Network. Anything final from you, Cam?
No.
All right, stay tuned. There'll be more on the Flannel Channel Sports Network. Maybe you'll see the second annual Norkse Frisbee tournament or some other wacky challenge.
It's local programming coming your way.